Frustratingly, I've just prepared a 16-minute and 31-second video of me making a coffee table for my doll's house, and it won't save it. It says storage full, there is not enough space left on this device, you cannot share until you free some space, which is an absolute lie. I have got loads and loads of space, so it really is about time I found another video editing program, because iMovie just doesn't work unless the videos are under 10 minutes. So I'm going to have to split my video in two, so this bit will be part 1 and the one following it will be part 2. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to try and make a little coffee table out of cardboard. I really have no idea how I'm going to go about it, but I've seen some amazing things made with cardboard, and I certainly don't think I'm going to be able to emulate them at the moment. However, I am going to try to make a little coffee table. I have done some searches on YouTube and I haven't found anyone who's done a coffee table yet, but I'm sure there must be something out there, and I would imagine they'd be way better than mine. What I'm not sure is how to make the legs. Now I've got a couple of tables here that are too big for my dollhouse, but I thought I could perhaps get some ideas from the legs of these to see if they'll work. Now I'm actually videoing in a different spot. I'm videoing by my window, so I think the light may not work, but we will give it a go. So I've got that table, and this is another table that's also too large for my doll's house, but it's just to give me some ideas of how to make the legs. So I do need to work out what size I need to have the coffee table, because obviously it's 1/16 and it needs to be not too big, but big enough to put like some little cups and things on if somebody's having a tea. And I did sort through my little miniatures that I've got. I haven't got many at all. See if I can get that to focus. So that's a little teapot, and I've got the little cups to match. I don't know if it's focusing or not, hopefully. I'm notoriously bad at this. I need to get a proper stand set up. That's something I'm going to have to invest in, but I need to sell a few items first before I can do that, and I'm hopeless at selling anything. But I do have to sort through some of my dolls. I've got some some little dolls and things that I am going to sell. Not Doll's House dolls, but other dolls. Some Vogue Ginny dolls and a few other bits and pieces. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to find the people I'm hoping to do the coffee table for, and then I'm going to see if I can work out what size I want it. Now I've got Muriel, and I've got this little Ari doll, and they both work in my doll's house. I prefer Muriel's size, and I'm quite fond of her and her husband Albert. They are the wrong period really for it, although I guess they may have been fortunate enough to have moved into a 1960s house in their older years, but really, do they need a 6-room house? They probably don't. Whereas this young lady here, this mother, new mother, she probably does, but to me she still looks too much like a child, although they are lovely. So I just don't know. I haven't decided, but I think the cups are slightly big for them, but I think they would probably work. They obviously like their cups of tea. So yeah, we'll put the dolls aside for the moment, and if I could just I'm going to, my cutting mat unfortunately I damaged by putting something hot on it, which was silly. We could perhaps put milk jug, another little cup, and I'm thinking probably about roughly that sort of size. So I'm just drawing it in roughly. That might work, because then they've got room for a magazine or something like that. So I'll measure that up properly and then cut some pieces to size. Right, so I've made it 5 centimetres by 7 centimetres, and I'm going to cut it out. Oops. So I'm probably going to cut about possibly 2 or 3 pieces that I'm then going to glue together. It's a bit overcast today. I think we're supposed to have some rain this afternoon, but whether it will rain or not, I don't know. So I have no idea what I'm doing. This is all being made up as I go along, and it may work or it may not. We will have to see. You can hear the dogs playing in the background, I'm afraid. That's part and parcel of my channel. Right, so I've got these 3 pieces of card. I'm going to trim them down a bit more because obviously some are a bit bigger than the others because of the way I cut them out. I think that's probably about . All silent as I concentrate, so yeah. Yes, I definitely need to find a better way of setting up my camera because I'm trying to work around a tripod and it's really not easy. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to see if I can find my glue to stick these together.